الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور انفسنا من سيئات اعمالنا يهدي الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد. Brothers and sisters, we praise Allah the Almighty. We bear witness that nothing deserves to be worshipped except Allah. And we bear witness that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam is Allah's last messenger. We ask Allah to bless His messenger Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam and his companions and his family, all of them, Ameen. Brothers and sisters, today my message is very simple. Allah has given us many things so that we can learn lessons from. And today I want to take a moment to talk about the lessons from the life of a man you've come to know as Malcolm X, Al-Hajj Malik Shabazz. I want to first remind you of something. There are about 2 billion Christians on this planet. Most of them are Christians because their parents were Christians. Some 1,800,000,000 Muslims, many of them Muslims because their parents were Muslims. 1 billion Hindu, most of them Hindu because their parents were Hindu. 500 million Buddhists, most of them Buddhists because their parents were Buddhists. 15 million, 17 million Jews, Allah knows the number, most of them Jews because their parents were Jews. Muslims, they greet each other, they give salams and they say, Kayfa halukum habibi? And if I'd ask you, what does it mean, Kayfa halukum, you would say it means, how are you? That's true. But the real meaning of hal in Arabic is circumstance, condition. So when you ask somebody, Kayfa halukum, you're saying, what is your situation like? What is your condition like? In order to understand Malcolm X, Al-Hajj Malik Shabazz, you have to understand the condition of the people at that time, the history of African Americans. You have no idea to study Malcolm in a vacuum is to do him injustice. Malcolm was born Malcolm Little. If you notice, you know me as Imam Suraj. I wasn't born with the name Suraj. Many Muslims, African American Muslims, when they became Muslim, they took on Islamic names. So I took on the name Suraj. You may say, Imam, you don't have a right to do that because Allah said, Udu'uhum li'abaihim. Call them by the names of their fathers. The problem with most African Americans, we are descendant of slaves. And if you understand about slavery in America, you understand that the slave master took away our names and gave us the name of the slave master. So every name of a black man who was a slave, a former slave, they carried the name of the slave master. So that when we became Muslims, we took on our own name, we gave the slave master back his name, and we took on our own name, we took on Muslim names. Many of you, probably overwhelming majority of you, were born to Muslim parents. That's good. You are blessed. But there are people like me who converted to Islam, reverted to Islam. And you can be proud. You say, Imam Suraj, I was born a Muslim. Alhamdulillah. I could say what the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, Kullu mawludun yuludu ala fitra. Everybody by nature is born a Muslim. Don't brag about how you were born, brag about how you die. And this is why Allah said, وَلَا تَمُوتُونَ إِلَّا وَأَنْتُمْ مُسْلِمُونَ. Don't die except a Muslim. Don't tell me where you were born. Don't tell me how you were born. Don't tell me me about your parents. Tell me about you and the life that you live now. And this is why the Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, said, he said, your deeds shall be judged by your last deeds. Bil khawatim. Your deeds shall be judged by your last deeds. And so Malcolm X Al-Hajj Malik Shabazz in 1952 joined an organization called Nation of Islam. Were they perfect in their practice of Islam? No. They were more concerned with justice for black people. But something happened in 1975. First of all, in 1964, Malcolm X Al-Hajj Malik Shabazz separated from the Nation of Islam and became an Orthodox Muslim. 1964, Allah blessed him to go to pilgrimage to Mecca. And when he went to Mecca, he really learned more about Islam, what Islam was really about. So Malcolm, from 1964 to 1965, 1 year practicing the Islam as we practice. And he became a martyr in 1965, and he died. And most people don't know that his wife, Dr. Betty Shabazz, whom I became good friends with, Malcolm died, she was pregnant with twins. And the same people who brought Malcolm for Hajj in 1964 brought his wife, Betty Shabazz, for Hajj. She performed Hajj in 1965 while she was pregnant with his twins. Allah is great, Allah is wonderful, Allah is magnificent. I would like for you to feel one of the great lessons of Malcolm Al-Hajj Malik Shabazz. That even though at that time, for 12 years in the Nation of Islam, didn't have a real understanding of the true Islam, despite a little bit, he did a lot. I remember a man came to the Prophet ﷺ and said, Ya Rasulullah, uqatilu a uslimu. The Prophet was fighting, and the man said, should I fight or become a Muslim? The Prophet said, Aslim thumma qatil. He said, become a Muslim first, and then fight. فَأَسْلَمَا وَقَاتَلَ فَقُتِلَ. And he became Muslim, he fought, and he was slain. And the Prophet ﷺ